It's probably no secret, I love pedals. I own a bunch. You can see them, they're all over the place. I literally have bags of pedals lying around. But I've never owned a pedal by a company called Analog Man. Until today. So the good people at Dunlop and MXR have teamed up with Analog Man to create a mini version of the famous King of Tone and Prince of Tone pedal. Now we have the Duke of Tone. Did you like that zoom in? That's how you're supposed to do it on YouTube, right? So one of the things they've been doing at Dunlop and MXR is partnering with smaller boutique builders to get these sought after circuits in a really small, nice, affordable enclosure out to the masses in a more mass-produced fashion. So as soon as you hear mass-produced, you're gonna think, it's sacrificing quality. Just go watch the video that Dunlop put out on this pedal with Mike from Analog Man. It's really cool. It sold me instantly. And I met the folks here in Nashville. They have a Dunlop office where they have a bunch of cool pedals and all the stuff they make. It's a really cool little pedal mecca, actually. And they said, hey, you want to take this home, make a video? Go for it. So I said, sure, because I never had the chance to get a King of Tone or Prince of Tone. So I got all the tones in the beginning of that video with just the Duke of Tone, my 67 Princeton going through the aux box. That's it, no smoke and mirrors, no bells and whistles, other than the Duke of Tone. You can go ahead and grab that track in the links below. It'll take you to my free Best of YouTube course where there's a bunch of tracks, bunch of tabs, all sorts of instructional stuff as well. Go check it out, play to that track, have some fun. I'll take you through a quick rundown of all the features of the Duke of Tone. We'll use single coils and humbuckers, and I'm going to drop an affiliate link in the description as well. If you're so moved to buy this pedal and you want to use my affiliate link, our channel gets helped out with a small commission. So, and another way you can help us out is by subscribing. I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up. All right, let's check out the Duke of Tone and get some tones. Let's do it. All right, let's take a quick little tour of the Duke of Tone. This is going to be fun because I'm going to do single coils and humbuckers. I know you'll ask, so I want to make sure you're happy. I want to make sure you hear the pedal in all its glory. And we're going to go into the boost mode first, and it's just going to be from Silver Sky, pedal, into my vintage 67 Princeton, and then you'll see there's like an aux box right there coming out of the amp into the computer. That's what you guys are hearing. That's how I'm able to capture this wonderful amp tone. Speaking of wonderful amp tone, let's turn the pedal off. It's a beautiful old Fender. Now, if we smack it with the pedal, we're in the boost mode, mini toggles in the middle. A substantial amount of volume and gain here for sure. It makes the amp come alive. I know you'll ask, let's hear some chords. Super balanced. Sounds really great. So that's just this single coil guitar into the pedal, into the amp, and of course I'm hitting the amp harder with the boost function of the Duke of Tone. That's just one way we can get some really good sounds. All right, let's hear some humbucker tones, right? Let's do it. All right, got the Les Paul fired up here, and obviously bigger, woofier guitar, humbuckers, we're gonna be driving the amp on its own, but I did disengage the pedal, and I haven't changed any of the knobs. We're still getting a nice clean tone. But watch what happens when I kick the pedal in. Really smacks the amp. Man, it just takes on a whole new life because the pedal is hitting, it's working with the guitar and the amp, and it's just bringing everything up, hitting the amp in a really musical way. Bridge pickup. Such a cool difference. But I didn't want to change the settings. I thought it'd be really cool just to plug the guitar in and go. So that's the boost setting alone. So we're not adding any extra gain. We're going to be able to do that in the clipping functions of the overdrive switch and the boost switch. Let's do that. Let's go back to single coils and have some fun. So we'll have that same basic clean tone with the single coils. Now, what I've done is I've thrown it in the overdrive section of the pedal, switch up, and what's going to happen is it's going to add more gain. So what you'd have to do is you have to compensate and turn the volume up a little bit. So I did that. Check this out. So you get more sort of saturated amp sound. Sounds really nice. We can go for broke on the gain. And that's all you get. It's kind of a like upper medium gain. It's not a lot of gain, it's not low gain, it's sort of in the middle, I think. So let's hear the Les Paul and see if it drives it anymore. I bet you it will, you know it will. But it's gonna sound good. All right, let's check it out. Again, we got a humbucker guitar, so it's gonna be driving the amp more, give us some more output. So now let's throw the overdrive on. It's gonna get nice and crunchy. So what you're probably doing is not only adding gain via the pedal, but you're also hitting the amp, so you're getting some real nice saturation from that. I mean, it sounds like real Joe Walsh. Even a lot of folks like to use the word chewy in the pedal world. Woo! Sounds pretty great. That's just the overdrive. So the switch is in the up position. Let's dime it up a little bit more, all the way. That is some serious tone. That is some really, really strong rock and roll tone. And just in the overdrive. So we'll go to the distortion section next. Again, we'll go back to the single coil. We'll add a little bit more gain. Probably have to turn the volume up a smidge more too. And let's hear what we get. So I got the mini toggle set into distortion mode. That'll give us some more gain. But what you're gonna notice is that it really holds all of the notes together really, really well. And I think for a lot of pro players that are very persnickety, you know, we really want to keep those low notes intact and not get too woofy. So check it out, the pedal's on. This is almost max volume, pretty darn close. Max gain, I should say. And notice how I loosened up on that run back. My picking got lighter. And even though it's got a lot of gain going for it, I didn't lose any dynamics. And again, listen to that low end. See if it cleans up. That's why people like this pedal. A lot of versatility, and now it's in a mini size, stick it on your board, and get the pedal that everyone's wanted to get for years and years and been on a waiting list. All right, let's hear some humbuckers with the distortion setting. I think we're going to be pleased. Just like a Les Paul, you smack it too hard, it goes out of tune, kind of comes back in. But that's what you're hearing. Les Paul, king of tone on the distortion setting, virtually all the way up. Yeah, pretty much all the way up. I bet Leo Fender didn't expect his old Princetons to sound like that, but that's what you can do with pedals like this, is ultimately add different stages to your amplifier tone. Clean, balls to the wall. And really good tone at that, nice and compressed in a good way, soft top end, really good feel, super dynamic. We kind of back it down a little bit. Oh, and pedal on, Corey. It's just darn fun. And I've got to say, I'm really impressed. I played this pedal at the Dunlop office here in Nashville, and they said, hey, take this home, make a video if you want. So I was like, sure, I will take that. And here we are making a video, getting great tones. So there you have it, just a couple different, type of sounds that we found with different guitars, single coils, humbuckers. And, I got to think, for the price and the availability that you'll be able to get this kind of pedal for now, they're going to fly off the shelf. So speaking of that, there's a link in the description. It's an affiliate link. If you purchase one with that link, it helps out the channel. Or if you purchase anything with a link like that, it helps out my channel. It gives me a small commish and gives me the opportunity to get fun gear like this and show you guys. All right, I like doing it. I like teaching about it. And be sure to stop and pause the video and dial some settings up the way I have it if you want. The magic of YouTube, right? That's what we can do. All right, so I hope you dug the Duke of Tone. Thanks again to Dunlop for letting me check this pedal out and make a video for you guys. I hope you dig it. Drop me a comment and tell me what you love about it. Tell me if you own one or what other overdrive pedals like this you dig. I'm always on the hunt. So that's it. That's the Duke of Tone from Dunlop MXR in a collaboration with Analog Man. I really enjoyed playing this pedal and the sounds we got from it. Hopefully they'll let me keep it. So thanks Dunlop in advance. Don't forget to grab the free track and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.